What's up, everybody? It is KidSmoove, and this is another Apples and Oranges video. Now, if you are a big Jay-Z fan, a whole fan, you're probably not going to like this video, so get your thumbs down on it. Now, I got a serious question to ask. Now, Jay-Z's finna release, I believe, his new album's called 444, and it's scheduled to release, I believe, Friday, June 30th, right? My question about this release, though, of 444, I don't know if it's representing of his age. I think Jay-Z's like 46, though, or a dedication to Obama. I think Obama was like the 44th president. I'm not sure. Or why Jay-Z's even putting this album out. I'm sorry, I just don't understand what Jay-Z could potentially be talking about now. And I mean, rapping shouldn't be a gig for this man, but I do want to talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z has a lot of fans. He has a ton of fans. A ton of fans, right? He got some old heads that's rocking with him. And then he got some of the young kids rocking with him. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be the living GOAT, right? But the thing I have, the issue I have with Jay-Z and this album is that the way that music is being treated now, it's like everything's locked behind some sort of subscription or paywall. Jay-Z's new album, 444, releases June 30th on Tidal, exclusives to Sprint users. So not only do you have to be a Tidal subscriber here to hear this album on June 30th, you have to be a Sprint user. Now, what sense does that make? Now, Jay-Z owns Tidal. I can understand you only hearing this shit first on Tidal. Even though I don't like it, it's anti-consumer practice. Like when Drake's album released on only on like Apple Music first for like I don't know how long, and you had to be at Apple Music to get access to it until it finally released to other platforms, right? I don't like these locking albums behind a subscription for a limited time. But this goes a step further. It don't even just get locked behind Tidal, it's locked behind Sprint. So even though paying customers of Tidal, of that expensive ass music service, right, are paying, Tidal subscribers won't even get access to this album if they're on Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile or whatever this app is available. You can only have access to it until unless you're with Sprint. Only Sprint users. And I stopped using Sprint last year, so I'm assed out. But I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of Jay-Z to be subscribing to Tidal or to get another phone plan just to hear this album. He ain't got much to say. I'm just saying, he does not have much to say. So my question to you guys is this Jay-Z album 444 a anti-consumer release? For you to now, I'm not saying this album may eventually get to other outlets, you know, maybe a physical release later down the line. Maybe I know Jay-Z pulled his music from Apple Music, so I don't know if it's gonna see an Apple Music release, you know what I mean, or a Spotify. I'm not sure. Now, I'm almost certain that this is eventually going to get all Tidal customers, regardless on what service they have. It has to. That would be stupid, right? I'd be shocked if this album is like #1, just going through one provider. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? If people gonna fall for it, go ahead and do that. But I want to ask this question: is this release anti-consumer? It's locked behind a subscription, one, and it's locked behind a cell phone provider. I've been looking for, trying to research where else you can listen to it without being a Sprint customers. And I'm not seeing it, man. I just keep seeing Sprint exclusive listen June 30th. Now, if it's like a one-day thing or a one-week thing, fine. But it's still anti-consumer practice. All right. But that's all I got for you guys. Are you anticipating this album 444. I mean, I honestly don't think, I think hip hop can could go on without any more music from Jay-Z. It's just not needed. It's not necessary. And I think Jay-Z's only doing this album. This is not like I'm about to put some work in, I'm about to release a mega hit or anything. No, this album is only done to keep Tidal subscriptions up. And there's also a payback to Sprint, since they backed this stupid ass subscription service. They have like 200 million invested into Tidal, so that's the reason why this exclusive is happening. They pretty much just bought Jay-Z's album for $200 million. They have a 33% stake in Tidal. That's the reason why they're doing this. So this is not going to be a raw, hardcore Jay-Z album. This is going to be the most boring sounding, half-hearted, laziest, uninspired Jay-Z album we'll ever hear. I can guarantee it, because this album isn't to add to his list of catalogs. It's just to keep subscriptions up. So that's why Beyonce, after she pushes out those twins, she's gonna have an album drop immediately. I don't know about Ye, but they need those artists to keep the subscriptions up. You know what I mean? That's why Beyonce's been, the way her album's been releasing, Beyonce's the type of artist that doesn't need to drop annually. She could drop biannually or every 3 years, but she have to, being on Tidal, they have to drop music annually to keep subscriptions up. And I think that's what this album is for, just to keep subscriptions up and get Sprint some customers, some publicity, some more traffic. And that's pretty much you. I pat your back, I pat you pat my back, I pat yours type deal. But that's all I got. What you guys think of this deal? Are you anticipated? Do you got Sprint? Will you be checking this album out? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll be talking to y'all later. Peace.